y'all, today I did a very simple eye look from the Revolution Fierce Wild Animal palette. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, please stick around. Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. So today I'm just going to do a regular get ready with me chit chat. I don't really have anything specific to talk about, and I don't really know what I'm doing for makeup, except for I am going to be using the Revolution Fierce Wild Animal palette. And let me show this to you. This has a bunch of beautiful shades in it, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I guess we'll figure that out later. So to get started on the face, let me see, I had just pulled this. I'm just kind of going in my drawers here, and I'm just going to pull out whatever. I'm going to go in with the Pixi Rose Radiance Perfector. I assume this is primer. And there's not really a shade, so I don't know. Come on now. Get out of the tube. It's kind of like the Lumi Glotion, or the, Lumi Glotion, or the, what was it that I used yesterday? The Rimmel Multitasker Better Than Filters. It's kind of like one of those. It just kind of leaves your skin nice and radiant. I'm going to go in with a little bit more, if I can get it out of the tube. Yeah, it just leaves a nice glow to your face. Can you see that nice little glow? It's not as good as the other two, the Lumi Glotion or the Rimmel Multitasker. It does leave a nice glow, but it's just not as good as the other ones. Or the NARS NARS Radiance Primer. It's not as good as that either, I don't think, but it's still usable. Let me see, what do I want to use for primer, or for what is it called? Foundation. I'll use the Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation in the shade Soft Ivory. Let me get my brush ready. Because I believe this has, this has a little spatula on it. Don't know why they would put a little spatula on it. So what did y'all do for St. Patrick's Day? That was yesterday. I know this video won't come out for a little while, but I didn't do, wait, what's today? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Yeah, St. Patrick's Day was yesterday. So I did a video, and that's about it. Today's my chore day. Today I'm doing another video. I'm doing some laundry. Kind of working on one of my diamond paintings. Not much happens in my world. Waiting on some packages. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Lacura. What is this? Just got a text message saying I love you. Okay, I like you as a friend. This is the Lacura Bold Cover Concealer in shade 1. I've really got to start using some of my other concealers besides this one and the Sheglam one. I have a whole bunch of other ones, but I love these so much. Okay, and I'm gonna let this sit on my under eye for a little while whilst I find, here's something I haven't used in a while. Elf Putty Bronzer. Do I want to use this? It doesn't look like I've used it much. I don't know if there's a shade on here. I don't really think they put shades on their products. There's something here called Tan Lines. Maybe that's the shade. Shade Tan Lines. So we'll use it. It fits my little brush perfectly. And then I'm going to blend in the concealer. See how when you leave it, you let it sit there for a while, it brightens up the under eye just that much more. Go in with this e.l.f. monochromatic multi-stick, and this is in the shade Glimmering Guava. And then for powder, I'm going to use my Sheglam pressed powder, pressed and loose powder. This is the Sheglam Insta Ready Face and Under Eye Setting Powder Duo. And then for setting spray, I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish. I got powder all over my fingernails. I'm going to use the Matte Finish setting spray. And then I will be back after this dries down. For powder blush, I'm going to use the Oulac shade blush in the shade Summertime. Good Lord, I cannot get it together. This is an orange pressed blush, and I'm going to put it over the pink because I love the way orange and pink colors work together for blush. Kind of creates like a peachy, corally kind of shade, and that is my favorite for blush. Can't really see the orange too much though. Let me slap some more on there. You can on this side, the one I'm working on now, but not really the other side. Maybe it's the lighting. I'm sure it's fine. And then for bronzer, see, I dumped all my stuff out, and so now everything is like all messed up. I dumped everything out of my little individual makeup holding compartments, and now everything's kind of messed up. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette, and I'm going to use the contour side. And if I remember correctly, this is pretty dark, so I'm going to go in pretty lightly since it's already pretty dark over there. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded in the shade Dare to Divulge. All right, I'm gonna go get my eye stuff ready, my brushes and whatnot, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm gonna start off with these two shades. They don't have names, but it's this shade here and this shimmer here. We'll start off with those two and see where it takes us. I love this palette. I can't believe I don't use it more. Such a pretty palette. There are some orange and pinks in here. Well, there's actually like a burnt orange. There's a couple of orange and pinks in here, so I might do like a, it's kind of the same thing I did on my cheeks, only on my eyes. Maybe sometime in the near future. This burnt orange though, this is beautiful. I'm not using it yet now, but the one I'm looking at is beautiful. I might have done eyeshadow look with that before. I'm not sure. I don't have my contacts in, so it's hard to see in my big mirror. But I think this is coming along okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with the shimmer. This is the shimmer. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's pretty. I'm just going to put this shimmer all over my lid. That's pretty. Can you guys see that? And since my makeup towel is in the laundry, I'm just going to wipe this on my pants and change my clothes. That is so pretty. Let me find a flat brush. There we go. I don't think this is going to come up very well on the flat brush, so I'm going to spray some setting spray onto the flat brush. Kind of sometimes helps pick up the shimmer better. Oh yeah. Forgot about that old trick. I wonder if I should do like, this is a brown shade, so I wonder if I should do like the bottom. Nah, yeah, I think I will. Let me go put on some eyeliner and all of the rest of the stuff, and eyelashes and all of that, and then I'll come back and do the under eye. Okay, for lip liner I use Colourpop Lippie Stick in the shade BFF2. For lipstick I'm using the NYX Filler Instinct. This is in the shade Beach Casual. This is like a lipstick but a lip plumper, supposedly. And that's in the shade Beach Casual. Now those two go good together. Cool. It's supposed to be a lip plumper, but I don't feel like, oh, never mind. There it went. I just felt the mintiness. Okay, and then I'm gonna go, I need to find a smaller brush. Here we go, this one should work. And I'm gonna go back into that same shade that I went into for my eyelids and my eye, the crease in my eyes. Again, it doesn't have a name, but I'm just going to run this along the bottom. Oh yeah, I feel the mintiness now. Okay, and then I'm just going to run a little bit of mascara. And I'm using the Benefit They're Real Magnet Mascara. And I'm just going to use a little bit. I'm not going to go in too heavy, because the eyeshadow isn't dark, so there's no need for me to run too heavy with it. There we go. That's good enough. So that's it for me, you guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Thank you as always, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.